So today what I wanted to talk about, as you guys saw, as the title of the stream is mukbang and YouTube. There's a lot of stuff that has been going on. I've talked about it quite a few times here on the channel, and I kind of wanted to go back and talk about it a little bit more because I think that it is worth speaking on. Let me know if you guys can hear it as well, because again, I'm still figuring everything out. And so I don't know exactly if it's all working correctly 100%. Okay, so the first thing that I want to say before we even start the actual, like reaction or whatever is, when it comes to mukbangs, I do think that there are different styles, and I think that there are genuine reasons why people will watch mukbangs. From what I've heard, people will say, we like to watch mukbangs because, we eat alone, and it's something that's nice to watch. Now, I do think that there has been things that have been taking too far, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. So this video was sent to me in the Discord, and I kind of wanted to kind of go over it and watch it and see what you guys thought.
I'm about to change my channel name to Hungry Fat Boy. Hungry Fat Chicken, Hungry Fat Boy, collabing together.
You like them crispy?
You have to roll me out of here, Candy.
I know it. Hey everybody. Today I'm here with Nikocado Avocado.
Hello. Hi guys.
And we're eating some pot stickers.
So with videos like this, and I've actually talked about Candy before, which is this woman's name, and it's hard because a lot of people, like, when you talk about mukbang, when you talk about this stuff, they see someone that's her size, right? She's bigger, obviously, right? She's a bigger woman, and people are like, we can't. Like, it's not right for her to have a channel where she's doing mukbangs, right? Like, that's the big thing that a lot of people say, is it's not like she is glorifying obesity, or she is like doing herself harm because she's eating so much. But you don't really hear many people say the same things about someone that might not be as big as her, right? There's usually, the conversation isn't, wow, they're destroying their health and they shouldn't have a channel doing this. It's usually other conversations. Now, I do think that that is a very interesting thing, and we'll get into that a little bit later, I think.
And we also have a couple of egg rolls.
Oh, that's what they ended up doing. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Are those veggie or meat?
So, I mean, I think that this one is just them.
Your company always makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Just eating and talking, right?
Yeah, they're definitely not steamed.
So this is actually a perfect video to show you guys, because this is like when mukbangs first came out. This is what they were a lot, right? It was just people sitting, eating, and talking, right? That was kind of what mukbangs were, and I remember them getting popular maybe 2017, 2018, I don't know exactly, I don't remember exactly, and I remember I had a few friends that were kind of like doing them, and I personally always felt really weird. Like, I don't even really like eating anything on camera. Like, when I do my full day of eatings videos, I won't even really eat on camera. Like, I might take a bite and then I'll kind of cut out because it's just kind of weird to me, right? And so this was where, like, mukbangs kind of started. Now, what I was saying earlier was that with Candy, the girl here, a lot of people, they say that she shouldn't be able to do mukbangs, or that YouTube should literally demonetize her, or even more so, people, like, some people will say YouTube should block her channel or shut her channel down. Now, I understand where people are coming from with that line of thought, but the fact is I truly don't think that YouTube will ever take a stand like that when it comes to mukbangs, or when it comes to her channel specifically, because if they were to do that, they would be saying this person is too obese, basically, to be able to make these types of videos, but these other people that aren't maybe as obese, are are allowed to make these videos. And so I really don't think that YouTube will ever actually do anything as far as like completely demonetize Candy's videos, because they don't want to, basically they don't want to look bad, right? Like they don't want to like it's a lose-lose situation for them, I think personally. And so I kind of want to go over some different videos and talk about other things and kind of where these things have kind of like where they're going now, right? So let me go to the Discord. I know a couple other people sent in some other videos. Think about what we just watched, right? Think about what we just watched, and I'm going to go into his most recent video.
Hey everyone, it's me!
Which is called Extremely Spicy Flamin' Hot Cheeto Noodles Mukbang and Recipe. Now this video is an hour long, so we're not going to watch the whole thing, okay? I just kind of wanted to go over and show you guys how things have changed now.
Nick Avocado! I'm so happy you're here because today I'm going to be showing you a special recipe.
You guys don't want me to wear my glasses? Okay, I'll take them off. There you go. Now you can't see it in the light.
This is my recipe. This is my famous recipe. I came up with it. Everyone else on YouTube that does the Cheetos noodles, they literally just crush up the Cheetos, and it's a little powder, and they shake it on top, and they call that, ew, gross. I'm going to show you how to make a good recipe that actually tastes good, that you can enjoy with your family. Click the link down below and book me on Cameo. We're here now.
Don't pay me ever.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm powdering my face. Oh, look, you shaved.
Well, you made me shave because you said I look too fat if I didn't shave.
You look fatter now. Your face kind of looks like a potato. Excuse me.
What do you look like?
You came here empty-handed.
What do you need?
Go get the what's this called? I can't talk.
Okay, so as you guys can see with just what I showed you, it's obviously very much so staged, and I think that it's weird to me that, like, I understand that people have, and maybe I'm wrong, and I would kind of love to hear what you guys think, but I think that it's kind of honestly a little bit silly, because like so many people get like upset with Nick in his videos, but like to me, like I made a video about this recently, it's like it's so obviously fake that like when people are like, oh, he's so mean to his husband or whatever it is that they are, boyfriend, like a lot of people are like it's showing abuse, and like for me, I think that there definitely could be a problem with maybe glorifying it and making it like faking it for views. I think that is a legitimate concern that I can get behind that. But when people are like, he's showing actual abuse on camera, and people are saying he should be taken off YouTube because of he's showing actual abuse, to me, I'm just like, well, it's obviously fake. And so it's like, I can't get behind that because it's very much so obviously he's putting out these videos to get views. Like it's pretty obvious. So it's kind of silly. But the reason I wanted to, so Lauren said it's very staged, a tantrum about how he looks like a fruit because he's fat after intentionally trying to reach 300 pounds, and the tension with his husband is over the top and for the camera. YouTube has made bank off of people posting videos of doing dumb and dangerous stuff for years. Yeah. And so for me, I can understand if you were, if you were to say like, I don't like to watch this because it's like gross. Like I've never been a huge fan of, I don't really understand how people can watch mukbangs and like truly enjoy them, because for me, I don't see the appeal. Like I really don't. And then especially when it's like crazier stuff like this, like with like insanely like huge, like what? Who is? It's just
a nice
insane.
big but creamy sauce.
What is going on there?
Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
So it's like, it's very much so obviously an act, but like, I don't get how people can watch this and like it, you know, because like, I know that a lot of people, when they started watching like mukbangs and stuff, like a lot of people always say like they like to watch it because when they were alone, they would like having someone to eat there with them, which I can totally understand. Like for me, when I'm at home alone and I'm gonna get some food, I literally always have to have some food with me, right? Like I literally always have to have something on, or some food. Did I say food with me? I always need to have something that I'm watching, right? And if some people like watching others eat, like I don't think just mukbangs in general are this terrible thing, right? But I do think that what they've turned into and how far they've started to go, I do think that can be dangerous, because again, a lot of people might see these videos and like think that this is like normal behavior, right? Or they might think that this is totally okay to do, or totally okay to eat this way. And in reality, like if you eat like this, and I'm not trying to be mean to Nick, but like he has obviously gained a lot of weight recently, right? One of my friends, now this is, I struggle with this concept or this topic because I have a really close friend of mine. We talk almost every single day. His name is Eric, or he goes by Eric the Electric. He makes videos of himself eating thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of calories. Like he does those types of videos, right? And it's definitely like a weird situation, because here, let me go to Eric's videos. If you guys have never watched any of his videos, it's a very weird situation, right? So the name of this video that I'm looking at is called "I Ate the World's Unhealthiest Ice Cream Sundae," right? And then in the thumbnail it says like 10,000 calories or something like that, right? And so
I decided to try to make the world's unhealthiest sundae. In this challenge, folks, I'm gonna be attempting to eat the most calories I've ever eaten in one sitting. This challenge will be over 22,000 calories. Good thing I really like ice cream. Now, let's build us an epic sundae.
We're starting off this sundae in style by coating this giant bowl with Nutella. Lots and lots and lots of Nutella. Oh, and don't forget the M&Ms.
Okay, so as you guys can see, let's skip ahead.
Utensil.
Unearthing treasure here.
So let's skip to the end here.
Oh my goodness. 42 minutes, 17 seconds in.
Wow, he's only 40
Yo,
minutes
you should
in?
smash that like button, smash the thumbs up with me.
How many calories did he eat? I think he ate the whole thing. Wow.
Just like everybody.
Okay, so why I do think that this is like, I do think that this is different, but I can understand, and there might be people that are saying like, I am not like, obviously Eric is my friend, right? Like he genuinely, I hang out with him all the time. One thing that I do believe is different between Eric and maybe some like mukbanger, like maybe like Nikocado Avocado, or just these other people, is because you guys saw it at the beginning of that video. Eric was saying, this is a challenge, right? It's a challenge for himself. And I know Eric, and he actually, he rides his bike. Like he does hours and hours and hours of cardio every single day to make it to where he can eat like this. And as you guys saw, you can see, he's not a super big dude, right? Like he's a very normal weight. Now he will be the first one, and I'll probably end up having him on the channel, and we'll have a conversation and talking. But he'll be the first one to say that what he does isn't healthy, and he doesn't recommend other people do it, and he doesn't think that it's like what a bunch of people should be doing. He does it because one, he's able to do it, right? And two, he literally, like, I think one thing that he does really well in his videos and through his other social medias is that he talks about, one, that this isn't healthy, and two, He talks about how he is able to eat that many calories and maintain his, low body fat, because he talks a lot about basically calories in, calories out. Being in his maintenance is he's burning so many calories, so he's able to eat that much. And so I do believe that it is different, but again, like, I can understand if someone saw his video and they saw a Nikocado video, they're gonna think it's the same thing. But for me, I do think that it is a little bit different. Now, would I ever do any of these things? No. I've had a lot of people that have asked me to do, you should do a 10,000 calorie challenge. You should do XYZ challenge, right? And I'm not comfortable doing those challenges because I know for me, in the past, I was a food addict. And there are other people that might say that once you're a food addict, you never become not a food addict, right? You're always struggling with that. I don't necessarily believe that I am at that level. Like, I think that I have gotten over it, but I do. Why would I want to, play with that? Why would I even want to step on that line, right? I would rather just stay away from it and not at all try to even go there, right? And so, I don't know. So with me, like, with these mukbangs, with these challenges, with all these types of videos, I think that there are problems, but I don't think that YouTube themselves can really do much, right? Because like we were talking about Hungry Fat Chick, and a lot of people are even saying about Nikocado Avocado now, because he's gained so much weight, that YouTube should demonetize them or deplatform them. But I don't think that YouTube will ever take that stance, and honestly, I don't want YouTube to take that stance, because then they are deciding who is allowed to do certain things, and I think that is a place that they don't want to be, and they shouldn't go, I don't think. And so that's kind of what I think about the whole mukbang and YouTube situation.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.
Sapper!